8:15 in the morning when I was still asleep. There was a great banging on the interconnecting door of my room. So I went and opened it, and there was Nicky, already in his overalls, marching into my room and saying, "Morning, I'm going to be the world champion today."
Previously. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's go, go, go! Yeah, at the International Circuit of Bahrain 2024, and Hunt has got the inside line, outbreaks Max Verstappen, and he goes into the lead in this first lap, first corners of this track, and things are looking enabled, and now things are not looking good, but he goes wide, Jameson goes wide, and Max Verstappen is alongside him. Oh, this is neck and neck here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, who will prevail? Is it James Hunt, the legend, or Max Verstappen, triple-time world champion? They're going through the corner side by side here. Who will race towards first? Is it? Well, James Hunt has gone a bit wide there. Gonna allow him to overtake him? No. It looks like that James Hunt will win this race on the face of it, but in reality he has lost the race, and it is Max Verstappen win. Hello everyone and welcome. We are back here playing some more F1 24, so sit back and enjoy because we are heading to Saudi Arabia.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
As we head towards qualifying here at the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix circuit, we are going to be beginning our first lap ever in qualifying, so we are going to be trying to make our way up the grid and trying to not crash, which is a bit like Monaco, but there's more runoff in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, hope you enjoy qualifying because we are going to be giving you guys the qualifying experience here without me talking. Next time you hear me talk, of course, will become the race. So subscribe, like, comment and share. We are going to be trying our best here to get towards the front of the grid. So yeah, sit back and enjoy qualifying.
drop to P20. And that's P13, P13. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. Welcome to one of the fastest races in the entire calendar, and while it's one of the newer races on the F1 World Tour, it's already staked its reputation as a fan favourite. It's Jeddah, and it's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Plenty to talk about when it comes to Max Verstappen at the moment. He's on our screen, so let's talk Max. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
After the...
We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red lights, and it's away we go. Here in Saudi Arabia, we are gonna be seeing what happens as James Hunt here is alongside the Red Bull, but squeezes right behind him. So yeah, things are looking tight here. But the two Ferraris up ahead, the two McLarens, then the Red Bull trying to get past James Hunt here. And he's alongside him actually. What action! And that is that for now, as James Hunt is going towards the teammate of himself, Lando Norris, and he cannot keep it between the grey stuff in the middle, and he is gently swishing his car around the track, but he takes a bit of a shortcut there, which is going to be fine by the stewards, it looks like. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens actually to the McLarens here, as he looks like he's losing a bit. Well, he did touch the wall there. That is something of a lucky dip, as you can see on the side there. But the Red Bull is trying to make his way around the outside of that McLaren, but cannot. He dips in the inside and he gets him. What an overtake for the Red Bull of...
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
The DRS zone, I don't think it is going to be too long before we see further improvements as we move on to lap number 3 here at the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. We are seeing McLaren, oh my lord, McLaren of Jameson has been overtaken. Jameson is going to get that DRS.
Try to stay with them, they might make a mistake and we could still regain the
He's
position.
got the DRS, he's using slipstream on Perez. He goes round the inside, does he?
Pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Engineer, and he takes that like taking candy from a baby, and that is going to be 9th position for James Hunt. James Hunt further down the laps here. 4th lap. He late brakes, but he keeps it on the grey stuff in the middle, and now he is closing up right behind that McLaren of Lando Norris, who is struggling to get past Lance Stroll here. But as James Hunt here gets closer and closer at the back of the gearbox here of the McLaren, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. He brakes early just so we don't crash the back of his teammate here, and it looks like his teammate has got some sort of icon above him. No idea what that is, but yeah, he gets the DRS here. James Hunt, can he get any closer? He cannot get closer towards his teammate and the other pack of cars as he tries his best to get close to him, but uses an acute angle there to get around that bend. And now he is on his own with the charging Red Bull behind him. So what will happen here as James Hunt is trying his best to get close to his teammate Lando Norris here, and he does get close to him. I can see that. But can he takes him right in the inside, a move never ever used to overtake before, and that is a tidy overtake from the legend that is James Hunt on Lando Norris, the youngster in the McLaren. He takes it off the track there. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to James Hunt when he gets into the pit lane. He is looking feisty though now, and he gets overtaken Lance Stroll here. He gave him a little love tap.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
He did make that so easy, but yeah, he gave him a little love tap, letting him through. Now he's got the young Charles Leclerc right in front of him. What will happen between him and James Hunt here? As we move on to lap number 5 here, still behind the Ferrari, and things are not looking too well. I mean, he's 7th at the moment, so things are looking alright for him, and I think it's time for him to take his papaya orange car towards the pit lane. And here we go, pit lane action. Here, he's doing his best.
Lando in the pits.
So McLaren are double sacking here, which is going to be interesting to see. Obviously, why are they double sacking? I don't know. They lose a lot of time, Lando Norris, behind James Hunt, of course. And James Hunt goes back out, 2.9 seconds. He's on that hard tyres, which will last him 43 laps of this race. So
look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
James Hunt comes out 14 behind Fernando Alonso here and Max Verstappen. So we move along the lap 8 here in the desert of Saudi Arabia.
Good job, nice overtake.
Nice overtaking from James Hunt there, apparently on Lance Stroll. So yeah, we move on to this lap. It looks like James Hunt is getting closer actually to Checo Perez, who looks like he had the overcut on James Hunt. And that is a bit too much speed from James Hunt in that corner. It's going to be interesting to see.
Oh, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Ooh, so close to colliding with the back of that Red Bull. It is nail-biting and close. And now he's getting right behind the Red Bull. Yeah, he almost crashed into him again. It's going to be interesting because James Hunt has never ever race here in Saudi Arabia, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens as he gains on Checo Perez. He goes in the inside.
Yes, mate, we hit the target.
Fantastic
nice
move there from the legend on Checo Perez, the Mexican, and it's going to be interesting now to see if he can catch Lewis Hamilton, but he's getting overtaken again from Checo Perez. this is going to be a ding-dong battle throughout until the end of the race. We are on lap 9, heading towards lap 10 here in the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. And what can James Hunt do about Checo Perez now? It looks like he's a bit further back, James Hunt, from Checo Perez. And yeah, things are heating up slightly for James Hunt. He is on the hard tyres alongside, of course, Checo Perez, and Lance Stroll right behind him is not too far away. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens, actually, to see if any of this. Ooh, still so close to the Mexican in the Red Bull. It looks like the cars ahead of them have packed up the bags and drifted away from us. And it's going to be interesting to see now if he can actually get close to Checo Perez to make it overtake and keep that position. Is tantalisingly close here. We've got 4 laps left of this Grand Prix, and it's going to be interesting. So yeah, we'll move on to lap 10 here. Get closer and closer towards Checo Perez. Can he make that overtake around the outside? But he doesn't. Goes on the inside, ducks his head, but he has to look out for others right behind him. Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc. How did he fall backwards? But yeah, Charles Leclerc making his move on Lance Stroll.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.6
seconds, and that is an overtake side by side here with Checo Perez, and it's going to be another overtake for James Hunt, but he takes off he collides with the wall. He collides. He's got slight damage here, and now he is fighting the Red Bull alongside him.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focused.
Alongside Red Bull. Now the Red Bull has taken off alongside Charles Leclerc, but he overtakes both of them, outbrakes them, and about 4 cars overtakes James Hunt here, and he's dropping like a stone here at the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. And it's going to be interesting to see is the last lap as well. Can James Hunt get a overtake? He does overtake. That's fantastic. What can Lance Stroll do now? But Bottas is right behind him. He hits the wall. It looks like he's got an issue with his tyre. And that is that. James Hunt is out of this race. He has losing positions left, right and centre. Things are not looking great. And he collides with another car right behind him. He's losing position after position here. He is out of here. He's going to be retiring, it looks like, from this Grand Prix. Puncher hitting the walls, hitting with other drivers. It's going to be a long road until he can recover, and Max Verstappen wins it, of course, as this means that James Hunt is trying to come back here as we fast forward the lap here, but now looks like he has given up in this race, and it's going to be Max Verstappen who wins. But at the end of it, James Hunt will retire. And that is that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next race.
And a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. After an event like that, who knows what the sport...